Welcome to the kickback, where D has got you strapped. We here just kicking, let's smack. You come, sit down and relax. Polying and laughs with music from the past. This is the kickback. No.
Dorii, welcome to the kickback. Everybody for being here. Boys, like, alright, thank y'all for being here. Even though it's raining, it's kind of gloomy. Y'all got children come up, show some love, and all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody else who's been showing love on social media, hitting me up. I appreciate y'all too. But y'all always say thank you to my DJ Free for being here. You know about thank you, you know, and stuff. But you know, I don't get to hear Free talk too much. Y'all hear him talk during the real talk segment a little bit. But Free, what's up? How you feel today, Free?
I'm feeling good, real good, man.
Very nice. So, I mean, my name is Free. I just feeling good all day too. Alright, so what kind of music? What kind of music you like? DJ? I know you got
everything. What's hip hop to reggae? You know?
Word, everything. Can we hear some? Can we hear some? You heard that? This is much people here. They want to hear some.
This is my track right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Check Free out, Free NYC Instagram. That's his name on Instagram, y'all. Y'all want to check him out? Y'all like what he's doing? For anything y'all need, any DJ, hit Free up. Hit Free NYC Instagram. You know, it's way more than just hip hop and reggae. He got a lot going on. Like, trust me, check Free out. Alright, and with that being said, let's get this show started, though. Can I get my off my chest guest to the stage? Can we start with off my chest?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? What up?
Let me know your name, where you from.
What's up, man? You already know. My name is Liz. I'm from the Bronx, New York. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, Snapchat, Instagram, all of that. Wisdom Natural, that's WISDOMNATURAL, Wisdom Natural. My website, divinetopic.nyc, and also on episode 3 of the Kickback. Hey.
So as this is the off my chest segment, Wisdom got some, you know, Wiz got something to get off my chest.
Yeah, I got some things. So I want to get off my chest, alright? This past weekend, I was looking so cute, you know? And I was decked out in this African tribal dress. You know what I'm saying?
African in you?
This is what I'm leading to, okay? I am of the Latina descent. My father's Afro-Cuban and my mother's Puerto Rican. And everywhere I went in the African dress, in the tribal dress that I was in, engaging in the culture, people was looking at me like I was too light-skinned to wear the dress. Like,
Spanish girls doing it.
yeah, exactly. You see? Get all that aura right there, throw it at the camera. That's perfect. So people was looking at me like, so what part of Africa you from? And I was looking at them like, I don't know, my parents was a slave. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was a slave way back when. They made me, hit. But why would you try to be condescending and belittling to someone who is embracing a culture that has been kept under wraps, or that has been kept looked down upon? So I wanted to get that off my chest, regardless of what the person may be, I guess there's like to a certain extent what the line is crossed at, but should we identify that line? Should we, is there rules to being one with who you are? Because I never spoke Spanish. I just learned how to roll my R's. And that's only because I rap. You feel me? That was an ad-lib. I just learned Spanish, you feel me? I just learned how to wow thoughts. And that was my bachata right there. So wild thoughts, I don't even think that was bachata.
It wasn't.
Salsa. But anyway, that was a DJ, you feel me? I tried. Regardless. I was never like Spanish enough for the Spanish community. I never spoke Spanish, but I was still confident in my heritage, My mother's Puerto Rican, Boricua. My father's Cuba, you feel me? He had the original Fidel Castro. Came to America 14, you feel me? Father's Cuban, but you should see me at family reunions. I'm with the black cousins, because we don't speak Spanish. We don't know what they're talking about. So I really wanted to know, or I really wanted to get off my chest, it should be shameful for anyone to be condescending or to belittle someone for embracing a culture that has been, that has been held down, that has been, put under wraps. A lot of us don't even identify with the African community. They want to be African American and not African because they don't know where they came from. In our history, we are learned. Yes, exactly. Teaches us, what happened from 1492 on, from when America was established. So we don't know too much about our culture, and not too many go home, for whatever reasons. I haven't been back to the homeland because I don't trust they bugs like that. I got the whole spread. They got some other kind of bugs there. I'm good. But I do want to go back and visit. I want to visit the continent. That's a beautiful place to be. That's what we can.
Yes.
If you want to wrap your hair, if you want to, wear them baby things where they got the baby wrap, I guess I should know the terms since I'm scolding people. If you want to wear the wrap, if you want to indulge in the culture, listen to African music. I like Frank Wall. Hey, you got some of that? Hey, go la petit. You know what I'm saying? I like all of that. But you should be open to someone that wants to engage in your culture, even if they're not from your culture. You should be open to some and giving them information and giving them the right history behind who you are, instead of just shunning them off and just being like, you're just gonna be part of the trend.
Drake getting a little gay right now, Not that, I'm a Drake fan, but that's not why I'm bringing it up. It just happens to fit what we're talking about.
Facts.
So, yeah, people be getting mad because, Drake be hitting his little Caribbean side. It's true. The other, I just saw a post with him wearing a little African chopper thing, and everybody's like, what are you doing? So you saying that's okay? That's right.
I mean,
Drake,
the only thing about Drake is if he's in a position to build up Africa, so he can make a new Africa if he wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? Drake is in a position where he can take a part of Africa and rebuild the schools and fix the pipes in the water. He's in a position. I'm just saying.
Personally, that's what you want to get off your chest.
Yes, that's what I want to get off my chest.
I'm Hispanic and I got African tribal stuff on.
Right.
Don't be looking at me all crazy.
Facts. And then when they ask me, what stop you supposed to get up on the train? Like, you just looking the whole time, watch me feed myself fishes and all of that, and you want to know when you get off. None of these stops connect to Africa.
You cook Spanish food?
Yeah, and definitely cook Spanish food. Sazon, adobo, I cook arroz con tules, you feel me? I
Okay. Get your name out, get your Instagram out, all that.
Okay,
Facebook, all that. YouTube.
Thanks for tuning in to Well How to Get Off My Chest. My name is Wisdom. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat, @Wisdom Natural. Our manager, Queen B to Neil. She will be posting everything. Call me 7 of 9 as well. Call me 7 of 9. They do all my PR work. They post all my stuff, my next shows, all of that. And put up to Divine Timing.NYC. The mixtape, my bad. The mixtape, Divine Timing, is on that pit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shout out to Wisdom, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is Saturday off.
Alright. So we reached the real talk segment. And shout out to my panel for being here. My unique panel. Alright, well, today's topic, we're talking about living situations, living factors. Is living at all where you live a factor in your relationships? Not in your boyfriend and girlfriend relationships only, in your relationships period. Like if you had a friend, if you had two friends, and one of them lived in the projects and one of them didn't live in the projects. Does that play a role or play a factor in if you're going to hang out with that one, the projects one? Excuse me, audience. I understand that you probably hit a spot, but I'm going to need you to hold that down, audience. Because my parents are going to I'm definitely going to get back to you, so put your hand up so fast. But yeah, y'all get it? Y'all understand my question? A co-worker, anybody, is that a problem? Where somebody lives. Who wants to start with that off? Let's go.
Okay, I'm Finesse.
Where you from?
From Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, shout out to Brooklyn, I guess. Shout out to Brooklyn. I'm gonna put your voice up a little bit. Let me hear you. Let's hear you.
Yes.
Best stop? Oh, do it dive. Let's go. Dangerous in the corner over there. Let's go.
I don't think that it really matters as far as like, as long as the individual has their head on strong. Like as far as the projects go, does it matter? Like to me, I think that if the person that you're like you want to be friends with is cool. You don't have to hang out at their house, but if you have to go to their house, you shouldn't be that scared. Like if you're really friends, they should be looking out for you as much as you're looking out for them. So I don't think that really matters as long as you know who you're dealing with.
So, and your name, where you from?
It's true. From Harlem. I reside in Brooklyn, but Harlem now upstate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. How you feeling?
I don't judge.
Don't let me just turn this on projects. It's not just projects. Like if the house is a little run down, if my house is a little messier than the other one you saw, does that play a factor?
That's a whole different question. That's a whole other question.
Not location, situation.
In a situation, no, because I don't judge a book by cover. If you live in the projects, well, I'm happy you live in the projects because thank God you have a roof over your head.
Okay, like I said, we're gonna get off the project situation. If both of them live in pink pretty houses on the hill, and you saw a rodent just happened a small one. It was really small, a small rodent. You just saw it real quick, and they told you, they probably got one day. Something just happened, They little cousins was over and got a little messy. Is that something that would throw you off free? I love your honesty. I love your honesty. Hannah, what's up? Hannah looking a little different. What's up?
It will kind of throw me off, but
That'll throw you off. What does that mean? Grab
If the place is clean, if it looks clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we live in New York City, so I understand there's rodents everywhere. So I know everyone probably has a little mouse in their house. But as far as a rat, that's a whole other story. Right. And then also if you go to their house and it looks clean, then then it's just that it's just situational. But if it looks dirty, then you can kind of start judging the person and feel like, okay, how are you living? Because there's certain things that do not fly. Like
when you say judging them, but that playing a role in you hanging out with them?
Absolutely. As far as we go to your house, like we can hang out outside your house. That's a whole other thing. Like we don't have to hang out in your house.
Audience, I see the eagerness. Audience, hold that down. Let me finish dissecting my panel a little bit. So listen. You said it's a whole different ball game. And you said you want to hang out outside.
Like, yeah, if you know the house is dirty, you know they're kind of like on the.
Would you tell them? You know, because this is the reason we're hanging out outside.
Yeah, I would be like, I'm not really comfortable.
Not your hurt they feel.
No, like, not so. I mean, I think constructive criticism is fine.
Wait, all right, bro, just jump back in this. Hold on, wait, let me do Rashawn. So you saw the road across in the pink pretty house on the hill. No, you're not hanging back out there, or like
She said it was a rat. I'm out. I'm not going back.
the mouse. Are you there or are you out?
Nah, it's a mouse.
It depends. And if they really, like,
Yeah, if I see more than one, so if I see that same mouse running back and forth,
Like the next time, like the next day, you go back and still, or you give it a week.
I give it a week. I give it a month.
if the mouse comes out like at any time of the day, you know that shit is not scared. You know that shit is like out there. Like mouses should be scared of you. Like you should not be feeling free. Coming out like extra day. Like no.
All right, thank you. On the end, can you get your name, where you from, and your feelings on the matter? Dorii from Harlem to Harlem. Okay.
So yeah, as far as the money, because my friend said it's bad. If you keep seeing it, then it's like.
Are you scared, Rashawn? Are you giving it a month to keep seeing it? A few months. Still walking.
But if it's a rat, like a big rat.
It's a big rat, definitely. You never going back there.
I'm not gonna tell them like, oh, you're a rat.
Okay, that's cool. I mean,
I'm sure they know. They have to.
I would hope so, you know. Shit. That's the rat's ready. Not little sport.
not a, I mean, that's what you, I guess. Alright, so let's get off of that for a second. Around location doesn't matter, huh? That's cool.
In a project?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as the house is clean, you know.
That's nice. Alright, now does it matter if the living situation, let's dig more into the situation factor of the question. If they have a bunch of people at their house, now if they got like, you know, a bunch of aunts and uncles at their house, if it's too crowded, if it's like, you know, that play a role, your friends? We're talking about friends right now.
Not friends, but yeah, not friends.
Not friends. I'm glad you said not friends for this. Okay, so bring me to my other part of the question. This is the part of the question I wanted to get to. I just, wanted to give y'all some. Right. I wanted to just ease y'all into this. When it comes to y'all dating lives, does that change things up? If we can start with the cleanliness. That's definite. That's different than your friends.
A little bit, because I'm not dating you, at this point in my life, I'm not dating you just to like date, I'm dating you because I can see you as a potential suitor or like a potential long-term relationship. So I see it more as like a personal thing, like maybe you're just not mature, maybe you're not on that level yet, or maybe you just don't care, and that does matter to me more than it does just like a friend.
Like, because we're going to be getting further.
Because if you're my boyfriend, like I'm going to be visiting your house often. I'm not going to be just like, oh, we can just hang out outside your house. No, like I'm going to your house. Like there needs to be standards, like
Right. Yeah. You telling him like, yo, listen, like, I feel with you if you're looking like,
well, if you don't say something, I mean, this is gonna.
right. See something, say something.
Like I seen that rat in the crib.
That's different. Okay, and y'all feel the same way? The cleanliness is different when it comes to your friends?
Definitely, that's what you said.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright. So, let's say, we're gonna start with Finesse. Finesse is like, you seem like the bold one. No, I'm not. Oh, you're not best style? Alright. Let's say if they have a roommate. Your boyfriend has a roommate. Is this an issue?
No, it's not an issue.
If he has
no, it's not. Well, like I said, I live in New York City, so I know that's like a common thing.
Okay.
So as far as my situation goes, living where I live, that's common. So, and I'm 25, so I don't really expect I usually date my age, so if I'm dating you and you're like 24, 25, I don't expect to have like your whole. If you do,
That's great.
dope, but like if you don't, like
That's great.
that's cool too.
All right. What if you got like 3 roommates as girls? That's cool.
I mean, that's if I met you, if we started dating after you already had your roommate, then I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
Right,
But like if we were in a relationship before you decided to have 3 girls as a roommate, then that might be something you should talk about. But like yeah, so that it depends.
And since you don't understand, then it's cool if he lives like with his mom, his uncle, and his grandma, and all that.
It does. It depends. It depends on how like.
I thought you would understand that we live in New York City. Why not? What?
It depends on the individual. I feel like you're ambitious. You should be ambitious. So if you are living with your parents, that is fine because everyone is different. Everyone has their own situations going on and financial situations. But you should want to get out of your parents' house. If you're kind of too comfortable and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm cool here. Like no, like I need to see some drip drive, some fire in you. Like you want your own. You want your own.
So a man comes and he wants to date you. Like there's one guy he dates you. He wants to date you. He's single, lives by himself. And another man, he lives with a couple of family members. That's gonna make a decision?
No, because at the end of the day, it's how you treat me, it's who I'm vibing with.
Oh, you're just meeting them. So who you talking? Who keeping your number? Who gonna keep?
Well, if I'm just talking to them, I'm talking to both of them. Like,
That's
I'm
it.
not serious or anything.
That was the first time
I can go on dates with both of them.
Okay, my bad. So you can 3 days. I don't care who you live with. Body's great, baby. All right. Go ahead. How you feeling? What's up? Does that matter where a girl lives?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
She can live with whoever she wants. You're giving them both, each girl, equal opportunities. She can live with her ex-best friend who's a guy, or she could live with
Ex-best friend?
yeah, that's her roommate.
Okay, yeah.
She lives with her ex-best friend that's a guy who's a roommate.
That's a guy. As long as you're not sharing the same
Why would
room,
they
right?
have ex-best friend?
That's still her ex-best friend. They live together. They still have a living arrangement.
Ah, okay. So they're not friends now, but they.
Yeah.
They're just roommates.
Okay.
They used to be best friends. It's a guy, and they're just
It's a
roommates.
guy.
Why do you keep repeating me? Yes, it's a guy.
No, we're not sleeping in the same room.
Oh no, they're just roommates.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm not
You
sure.
seem like this depends. You hope so. Like
Yeah,
you trying to change my
there's nothing
theory?
going on because
Whatever's done in the dark is gonna come on. So
Exactly.
regardless of the fact.
Yeah, they get too much.
Find out.
when I hear that, I feel like they've done some stuff in the past.
If she tell you that's my ex-best friend, I live with him, because we still have a living arrangement, like, we still pay.
Ex-best friend. That makes me think like they're not friends anymore, but they still live together.
Exactly.
So okay, so
We
they're
still
not
have to
friends.
get,
They should live
we have to
together
pay
until the lease
bills.
is up. They should live together until the lease is up.
Well, you know, this is my ex-best friend, and we live together, because we have to pay the bills. What's up?
All right.
She can live with him?
I'm down to get down.
You cool. I ain't gonna get down. I ain't getting down for me. And it don't matter, she can live with who got you. It don't matter. You gotta judge it. What's up, Bree? How you feeling, Bree?
I judge.
I love your honesty.
Mother, father, uncle, auntie, grandma, uncle, grandpa. Like that's a bit much. Like I from dealing with somebody that's like that guy he is what we do, and the other guy who lives on his own. To be honest, like I'm pretty sure everyone would choose the one that lives on his own.
I love your honesty. I have a big
And
thing
then
of
if you live
honesty.
with your ex-best friend, no. And it's a girl?
Yeah, no.
It's negative.
And I feel like they did something in the past. Like,
Maybe that's why you girl. Not your family. Like, why are you living together?
Wait, so your man can't have any female roommate. What if he just don't want to live with another man? He like, yo, I stink. I don't want him to stink too. Not that old man stink. I'm just saying. What if, he like, I don't want you and one man. Still not, that's a dumb. Alright, so, and what if he just living with his parents? That's okay? That's okay if he just living with his parents? It can't be more than parents. It can't be like auntie, uncle. And you got other family members in there, it's a wrap.
I'm not gonna say other family. I'm just saying, like, you ask, would you choose the one who lives on the
Oh, so if
or
you had
the one
a
who,
I got you.
I'm pretty sure.
So you're going for the one who has less baggage and is going on in his house? Yeah?
Yeah, because if I pull up, it's like, I gotta like,
Yeah, I'm trying to give vibes going down. I heard.
I feel like they live with the family, but
that's not much
they have
pressure.
space.
That's too much pressure.
Heard you. That makes sense.
I would say no too.
Wait, you got a little sister or brother or a little niece there or something?
Yeah, speaking of the single guys, can't put my thug doesn't what you like. I can't sit there and watch Power with you.
You can't watch Power with you?
Nah, like it gets to situations like it leads to situations.
I can't be watching Power and then wanting to do stuff.
Yeah, and then got the little bro.
We can't fake watch Power.
Chill, right?
I appreciate your honesty. Now what if would you feel away if somebody didn't want to date you because of your living situation?
I would.
You would feel away? Why?
Because everybody is trying to get their shit together. And I think, if you're trying to be in a serious relationship, you should be, kind of understanding. I understand, like, there's certain situations that you just don't really want to be in. But, like, certain things like having roommates. Like I said, when you live, you have to think of the whole picture. Living in New York City, it's hard. It's expensive to live in New York City by yourself. So if you want your own apartment, like, you're dropping, like, $1,600 a month. So you have to be understanding that like everyone doesn't make that. Like, Right. I feel like when you think about the whole picture, you should be a little bit more considerate.
Listen, so I see, so y'all would say living situations is a factor.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how we end this up. Living situations are a factor. Like, they matter. You better not have no little brother in your room or little sister. You can't watch Power. Like, you better, what you say? Somebody say you better get a telly.
Right.
And, alright, Vanessa got some more standards. See, I knew. They started off it doesn't matter, it's fine, I don't judge. Now your room gotta be clean. This is not the friend though, the person you're dating.
Yeah. I mean, you should, regardless, if you invite people over your house, it should be semi-decent.
Yeah.
It should be like...
I love how at the end of these segments, it all starts from, a straight answer to some...
You ask me something.
Word. I ain't gonna front like...
Now you're not
Everybody gonna be clean at time. I'm sure this like y'all about to pull up. You know, I got my little dirty clothes in my bed. I be pick up
Well, alright, I'm gonna let you know one thing. Listen, my friends, y'all come to my house, y'all better not judge me, alright? Y'all can get out. I don't care what's going on in there. So one more time, guys, thank you for your honesty. I appreciate you all for being here in my lovely panel. Please give your name, where you're from, how they can find you if they want to contact you. Y'all remember how y'all better contact them. Come correct with y'all living situation. You better not be living with no extraness going on. Better not be nothing going on in your house and all that. Rodents, right?
Right.
I'm Finesse from Brooklyn, that's side. From my Snapchat, Finesse the Blunt.
You're one more time. Can you say that a little louder? I didn't hear that. I think I heard it, but I just want to hear it again.
I'm Finesse from Brooklyn, that's side. You can find me on Snapchat at Finesse the Blunt.
Finesse the Blunt. Lit. That's her Snapchat name. Heard you.
Y'all, my name is Sean, but they call me True. From Harlem. All to Brooklyn. Instagram True Woo, TRUEWU. Facebook, same thing. All that stuff.
I'm free. My Instagram name is. Sorry.
You good. Don't worry.
I'm free. You can find me on Instagram at free.m_.
Bree.m_. There you go. Y'all didn't hear that. Bree.m_. What you said, Rashawn? You had something to say?
That's kind of difficult.
Rashawn about to follow her right now. Alright, well listen, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. That's my panel. Alright, so we've reached the last segment of the show. We got to the Who Dat segment, and hopefully, this segment, y'all not gonna really have to say Who Dat because it's gonna be a familiar face from who was earlier in the episode. Y'all gonna just watch what's going on here. Who Dat? Shout out to my guest, my Who Dat guest. Man, come through. There you go. Your face. Do you think?
Okay. No music. Hey. Turn your T-turn. Alright. Supernova, you give that boom, boom, boom. That face is so tight. Now you shoot. They don't put your mind. Feeling so. Supernova.
bring it. Come through.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like that, right? That was lit. That was different. Different. I like kick back. That was very different. One more time for everybody who just walked in or who didn't catch it. Let them know your name.
And yo, shout out to the Kickback for giving me this platform to exert my talents to other people, other demographics. You guys are awesome. Doree's awesome. My name is Wisdom. I'm from the Bronx, New York, and you can follow me on all social media at Wisdom Natural and link that bio for the next track we about to do.
Right.
Instagram.
Wisdom constantly got things dropping. I heard this for the first time yesterday. I'm like, oh, you gotta do that. And she said she had this out for a year already. She just didn't drop it. So she got things like under the sleeve in the bag.
Picking babies in the bag.
She just cooking it up. Alright, so you from Bronx, New York. So what's the name of that track? Let them know.
That track was Supernova. It's gonna be on my next mixtape, Foreign. That will be dropping by September. Foreign, better check that out. It will be on that Piff and on my website, divinetiming.nyc, where my first mixtape, Divine Timing, can be found.
So y'all remember at the beginning of the Off My Chest segment when she was getting all that out? That's what this was leading up to. So usually we have a different Off My Chest guest, but who that guest has something to get off their chest today. So we just let them do their thing, and basically that's how that took place. Shout out to Wisdom and Divine Timing. So is this a divine time in your life? Has it been divine timing? What's going on?
It has. I'm not gonna lie. 2017 has brought back both old and new great experiences and rejuvenated who I am. Wisdom comes from experiences, and it reminds me of who I am and who I am now. I mean, who I was and who I am now. So I feel like I'm like Wisdom 2.0. You feel me? Like I feel like I've learned so much, and 2017 is definitely Divine Timing. I dropped Divine Timing in 2016 because I felt like it was right, it was perfect, but definitely it has opened doors for me to be able to branch out and meet, Grammy-nominated producers such as Jimi Kendrix, who just produced the beat Supernova that you just heard. So I've been able to, I've been able to open doors and meet some great producers and get on shows such as this.
Shout out to Wisdom Natural. The beat, Hendrix on the beat. Not the Hendrix y'all used to. Y'all young whippersnappers that used to future Hendrix. Ain't even talking about him. Go Google him. Anyway, that's what's up. So can you tell me, do you have any influences, anybody you look up to, anybody you like? What's going on with the music right now as a female artist? How do you feel with what's going on in the, I guess, let's just say the female, we're not going to generalize and just say hip hop. How do you feel about what's going on in the female hip hop world right now, like in the females in hip hop?
Okay. Well, you asked me like 4 questions.
That's why I try to narrow it down to
So
the end.
we're gonna go to the last one. How I feel about female hip hop. I must say, I am highly impressed with Cardi B. I'm impressed.
Time out. I just feel a little biasness. Is this because she's from the Bronx too?
Number 2, Cardi. First of all, because she was from the Bronx, I was on her more like she better not do no next shit. You feel me? She really held it down.
She's too late playing Cardi in the audience though.
What really impressed me about Cardi is that you can hear what she's saying and you can tell it's really her. Like talking about some bitch, come outside. Like that's really Cardi.
You know who I be?
You don't hear something and think, oh no, who wrote that for her? Like I'm really proud of like the shit that the stuff that she comes up with, because you can tell she had obstacles in front of her. And as a female artist that's trying to, break above the surface and come up for air, it's really hard to get people to distinguish you and separate you from other female artists.
Right.
I can compare to the Laurens, to the Brems, to the Nicks, to the Kims. I can compare to so many different people, and it's like you haven't even heard my mix, you haven't even heard my music. Who are you to compare me to anybody else that you've heard before?
So you feel you like all the hip hop and all the music going on right now, but you Wisdom.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm trying to pave my own lane. Wisdom does come from experience, and I do want to pave the lane of where I've come from, but I also want to tell stories of things I've witnessed. I also want to be able to shoot from my perspective. So although I do get, a little bit, I get, it's nice to be compared to somebody that's making millions of money.
Right.
Why not?
But I think I sound like whoever, but
facts.
Listen, this is my name Wisdom for a reason, she said, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I heard Divine Timing. I just think she's just different. You right, I agree that you are different than a lot of other artists, and Lauren's different, Cardi's different, everybody's different, but this is just a difference. So I think y'all should definitely go check that out. Like, I agree. She got, y'all sort of off my chest segment. There's a lot going on in here. Y'all see that? So there we go. Shout out to you. Do you have anything in the works? You say you got an album coming out. So you dropped Divine Time in 2016. Go check that out, Divine Time in NYC, you said?
Yeah, DivineTiming.NYC.
NYC.
I also dropped my first music video shot by Low, Lights Out Entertainment, over at the H Live. You can, yes. And the music video was a great visual. You can check that out on YouTube by searching in the search engine Wisdom Hurricane. Do not search Hurricane Wisdom because you're going to get a whole cloud, okay?
You're not gonna get it.
Search Wisdom Hurricane to get the visual to my song Hurricane.
And that video was lit. Y'all should go check that out. If it helps anything, my 2 cents, I think it was lit. And did some people here see it? I think some people here saw it. Yeah. There you go. Some people here saw it. So go check that out. YouTube, Wisdom Hurricane. You're gonna find it like that. So your next track, what you about to get into?
I'm about to get into my track called Mummy. And Mummy was inspired by all you nothings out there that's not trying to big up yourself.
Right.
You don't have, it don't matter if you living with your moms, to go back to the segment. It don't matter.
Appreciate that.
If you trying to get yourself to be better than yesterday, then you gonna relate to Mummy. Because there's gonna be so many people around you that's gonna want what you got, but not wanna put in the work that you put to get there, okay? Like there's gonna be people walking by 115 and seeing us in here, and they're like, yo, why can't we get a show? But they're not gonna put in the work she put in to get the cameras here, to get the DJ here, to get the bar here.
Shout out to Wiz.
So you really gotta surround yourself with people that's trying to big up themselves. And Mummy was just, the song was just about like, yo, it's a vibe. Like you in denial, you don't really want this money. So it's just pretty much about, chasing that bag and doing whatever it takes by any means, necessary. I got a son.
Shout out to your son.
I can't do a show without Legend.
You about to let this end without
I can't.
Legend, let them know.
I got a son, his name is Legend.
Shout out to Legend.
Legend Simmons, yes. And he inspires me every day. He knows all my songs. He knows Supernova. Y'all just heard it. He knows that. That shit is old time. He knows Mummy, like he's my #1 fan. And he inspires me every day to be better. And it's funny because when I got pregnant, people was thinking, what you gonna do about music? What you gonna do about music? What I've been doing about music. I'm not gonna let my son stop me from who I am, and it's gonna be who he is. Cause the little boy dance and he rap too. He gangsta rap though.
But that this interview going a little longer than expected. Hey, so you want Legend to be a rapper?
Honestly,
is that something you want, or you just see it and you're like, yo, I'm gonna embrace it?
I would love for Legend to be happy at whatever he does. If he wants to be, a gynecologist and look at vaginas all day, I'm not gonna judge him. I'm all for vaginal health. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he wants to do, by any means necessary, I'm gonna support my son.
That's your business, like.
And the beautiful thing about it is, like, I was like a latchkey kid. My parents, they were around, they was there, they was, they were a great support system, but I had the support of my friends' parents. Your parents is in the back right now. Your mom was at my first show.
Shout out to my parents.
Your mom was at my first show. So it takes a village to raise your kids, you know what I'm saying? And I'm loving the community my son is growing up in, and I just want to be part of that community, whether it be my music or just be on the show, like whether it be part of a personality, just to be part of the demographic that helps influences the younger generation up. I'm not worried about how my son's gonna be, raised, because I already know who's raising him, you know what I mean? When I'm around him.
Yo, listen, I gotta shout Wiz out again and again for Chi throwing out history shit. Yo, mom was at my first show. Like, my mom's at the first, yeah, she know my mom. So I knew Wiz for a little bit, for a long bit, I guess.
We going on 20 years. 20 years. I knew Dorii for 20 years. So when I say, like, when I ain't had nowhere to stay, I was staying with her parents and her. Like, they you know what I'm saying?
And my friends and my girlfriends, they didn't judge us.
Right.
They didn't judge me. They knew my friend living with me. They knew. It's just my homie. Anyway.
I was a friend in the cousin in the...
Yeah, all that shit. Listen, shout out to us for getting a little personal. I try to be as, not personal as
but people gonna relate to it. People gonna
And she's been telling me this
It
since the
takes a
beginning
village, so you
of
know,
this
just pay attention.
recording, I promise you. And listen, shout out to Wiz and everything she got going on. Wisdom Natural on all social media outlets. Periscope, she said she on that too. She on everything. Even if you ain't heard of it before, she there. She on it. So shout out to Wiz, Wisdom Natural. She about to kill it again. That Supernova was different. At least they're hearing the same kind of. I appreciate that difference you brought to the kickback. Appreciate you for kicking back. Appreciate you for getting what you had off your chest. We all know she got some more stuff on her chest, most likely. But I'm glad you got that off. Shout out to Free. Free threw out that shopping rings for y'all. He brought out tickets. Yo, she's about to kill it with mommy. I appreciate you. 20 plus relationship, friendship. I appreciate you. She gonna do her thing. You know I have to bring out, the homies first, so that's why she gonna kill it. Not just the homies, because some homies, that's true. But
and feel free.
shout out to her.
Anybody that wanna come on and dance while I do this.
Look, there you go. If y'all want to back that in, y'all might see me.
If y'all wanna put up in the back to them so they can have right more, y'all can do that. Know what I'm saying?
She want to be a little different. She want to be a little different, and that's what's up. Cause she's different. Wisdom Natural. Like I said, HighImDorii.com. Shout out to everybody for coming out, showing love. Whoever rocked with us on all our technical difficulties. Yes, we had those. So at HighImDorii on all social media outlets. HighImDorii. Not Y like the fish. DORII. HighImDorii.com. You'll catch this third show. You'll catch the second and first show on YouTube. Shout out to Free. Thanks for macking with me. Everybody thanks for vibing out with me. I appreciate all y'all. HighImDorii.com. Check mommy out. Wisdom Natural.
Yeah. Yo, what up, man? Shout out to the kickback. You can find this song on YouTube by searching Wisdom Mummy. Wisdom Mummy. Wisdom Mummy. Okay? Love. You bitches is dead to me. In the moment of silence, the vine will catch the beats in the prime rib. Got a bitch on the hind legs. Throw down on my leg. Cause I ain't with how you maneuver. That petty shit, I don't approve of. I'm riding out just to approve of. You slow it down, I will remove you, okay? I heard that love could turn to hate quick. I know the truth from all the fake shit. They used to pick my name, you rock a bar. Now it's my name, I hate you dragging out of these streets. I'm taxing out on these leaves. It's nothing like Uber Eats. That special delivery. How to flow retarded, play nice if you want. I'ma disregard it, cause your insecurities do more than card it. And my trust is issues got a nigga guarded. Tryna blow my spot, I'm gon' bombard it, that's word. So fuck what you heard. I don't fuck with the birds. I get busted, go into my herd. Take a jealous, they go to the bird. And my money is longer than yours. Think it's funny why you concur. Stick to honey, but you couldn't burn. Like the zombies so all in your herb. Whoa, it's a ride, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money, nah. It's a ride, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money, nah. You don't really want this word. You don't really want this word, nah. You don't really want this word. Look, you don't really want this work. I kick and urge, that chicken jerk my universe. Yes, I'm the first. I pick this earth, I bitch is cursed. And for this verse, you pull my turf like you deserve. Jump in my hearse, I'm on it. And I'm cutting out horn in range. I'm not bumming out, but I need change. They gon' come around when they need things. And I'm bumming out to these teeth brains. Baby, the goal is out, it's never love. Now you gon' score if you don't got the pub. Tools of the trade, I'm just trying to build. Your mind is slave, I get out the fields. Tools of the trade, I'm just trying to build. Your mind is slave, I get out the fields. Get out the feelings, they handle living, it's not appealing. I start revealing them dark circles, no more concealing. I'm changing cycles, you Jackson, I ain't talking Michael. I take the high road, them see notes, and I ain't talking high notes. You don't really want this word. You don't really want this word, You don't really want this word. Look, you don't really want this work. I kick it dirt. That chicken jerk my universe. Yes, from the first. I pick it dirt, the bitch is cursed. And for this verse, you pull my turf like you deserve. Jump in my hearse, I'm on the lure. Hey yo, shout out to your kickback. Hey, I'm on the left. It's a rap, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money. Nah, 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 nah. It's a rap, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money. Nah, 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 nah. It's a rap, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money. Nah, 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 nah. It's a rap, mommy. You into now, you don't really want this money. Nah, you don't really want this work. You don't really want this work. Nah. You don't really want this work. This is my song, Mummy. Search for it on YouTube. Wisdom, Mummy.
D has got you strapped. We here just kicking, let's smack. You come, sit down and relax. Polying and laughs with music from the past.